What's up, y'all? The reviewer is here, and I'm back to give y'all this album review of South Click called Nothin But Drama. Alright? Y'all should know who South Click is if y'all check out the last review I did called Rebel Slave. Alright? And this is the real deal. Y'all already know how I do, shouldn't I explain it more? But anyway, this is their first album under Power Records, and I guess Triad Records too. I remember when I said that Rebel Slave was a dope album, and I'm going to explain about this one as well. Alright, so the credits, let me give the people the credits who made the beats for the album. It was D. Weathers, Robert Allen, Mick Fannin, and Haji Smith. Hopefully I pronounced that right. And the features were D Major, Sniz, Funk Monk, Mike Sales, Desmond Banks, and Charles Cooper. Alright, so let's go with the songs now. The first track is called Click 'Em Up. This is pretty much like an intro. Nice beat to add, by the way. And the second one is called Hard Time Gangster. This is a pretty nice track. They come through with some nice lyrics explaining how that's what they do and things of that nature. And it's a nice little banger. The next one is called Crack Pipe Epidemic. And this song is dope like a mug, yo. This is probably one of my favorite tracks off of the album. And they all come through with some great verses. And they're explaining how the epidemic is getting really serious for those that's trying to join the dope game and all that stuff. It's a really deep song, man, if you really think about it in lyric form. The next one is called, I'm gonna go to South Click Till I Die. This is a great track right here. Nice beat. They all come through with some nice verses. I love that hook though, by the way, man. This is probably one of my favorite songs off of the album. Then In the South, this is another blazing track from South Click, man. They come through with some nice verses. I always love that hook as well, man. It's a great hook. I like the way the beat changes up a little bit towards the end of the song. It's really dope. Then Brothers with the Gats. This features Sniz and Funk Monk. This is a really nice laid back track, man. South Click come through with some nice verses. I'm not sure who's rapping out of Sniz or Funk Monk, but they come through with a nice verse. You can tell they probably from the East Coast, the way they're rapping on the song, but definitely a great track. The next one is called Race War. This is another dope ass track from South Click, and they pretty much talking about going in a race war with other cats and all that stuff, man. And again, this beat is on point. G-Ride. This is a pretty decent track from South Click. They just, something basically to ride to, you know what I'm saying? Then What Do You Want? This is a really nice cut from South Click. I'm guessing this song is about women and stuff like that on this song. I love the hook. The hook has some nice singing on there from the names that I mentioned earlier. And they come through with some decent verses. Then Who Got the Funk? This song, it starts off slow at first, but when that beat kicks in, man, it comes through with some dope ass verses, man. This song is on point. It's one of them tracks, like, as soon as you listen to it, you got no choice but to bop your head to it. Like, that's how hard it is. And then the last one is called Curtains. This is a really nice track from South Click. It's a little sample from a song, I can't remember, but that beat is really nice. And it's a nice way to end off the album. Alright, so that's all the songs that I reviewed for this album. And to rate this out of a 10, I would give it a solid 8.5. This is a dope album from South Click, and this was pretty much their first time, the album and stuff like that. Even though I said Rebel Slave is a dope album as well, this one right here is on that G-Funk type style. I made a tweet on Twitter saying I don't see how people don't like G-Funk. I mean, this album is much full of that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm sure, to be honest, I think you can play every song on this album and not be disappointed. Like, you can just play it all the way through. It's just one of those albums, if you just want to chill for a while, like just lay back, this is like a perfect cut or album to just play. You know what I'm saying? So that's pretty much it, man. Shout out to South Click for coming out with a dope album. And shout out to all the producers and features. Much love to the real folks. And I'll be on here back with another review. Alright? Peace out, guys.